Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Today's video is going to be a real quick review on the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Rose Quartz. I picked mine up at Sephora for $38, which is pretty consistent for this line. This is what the product looks like. The actual packaging, very, very pretty. I love when they change out this black packaging for something different. So to give you a real quick description of what Sephora has on their website, it says it's a limited edition creamy luminizing powder highlighter, the perfect neutral pale pink that illuminates the skin with a cool, flawless finish. It's enriched with ultra-fine luminescent pearls that absorb, reflect, and refract light to amplify your natural radiance. The perfect neutral pale pink brings softness and warmth to the skin. The shade is unique in its own way, like a compact full of crushed gemstones. Wow, sounds so luxurious. The multi-tone pigment pearls adjust to your skin's natural undertones. Perfect for intense highlighting or layering to create a truly unique glow. Unlike traditional methods, the one-of-a-kind formula blends pigments with liquids, providing an unparalleled, creamy application with balanced color coverage. The result is a high-shine, elegant shimmer finish that doesn't look glittery. Just to give you an idea of the size of the product, net weight is 0.25 ounces or 7 grams. So let's open this bad boy up, show you what's on the inside, and then I do want to give you comparison swatches to other pink highlighters that I own so that you can see the difference in tone. And this is supposed to be a cool toned, so we'll see how that compares to others along the same lines. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It is so pretty. When I first opened this, when I got it in the mail, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a dream come true. I love pink highlighters. I tend to gravitate toward these more than I do others. The golds sometimes look a little too gold on me, a little too warm, and so pinks tend to really show up on my skin tone. So for reference, I am an NW20 in MAC, and then for foundations that I purchase at Sephora, I always look for the description that says light neutral, and so I used it today. And just for a real quick, before we go into the swatches and my final thoughts, I used it today and I did build it up a little bit. I'm hoping you can see that right there. I always take it down my nose, so hopefully you can see that. And I was pretty impressed, but I will give you more thoughts after the swatches. So the products that I'm going to compare this to are the items that I have in a pink sort of tone or pink color. The first one is not available anymore, and I do apologize. I know some people have issues with people putting videos up with products that are no longer available just because it's, if you like it, then it's hard to grab. But it's the Dior Glowing Gardens 001 Glowing Pink Compact Powder that came out in the spring, and this was like so hard to get my hands on. I had to get this one directly through the Dior website, but this is what that one looks like. And then I'm also going to compare to the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo, which is still available. It's a permanent product in the shade 01. And this is the compact that had the highlight and the bronzer. So mine is broken because I traveled with it, and because it's so, I guess, like soft and creamy, it's that gelée formula. The bronzer has since broken, so I'm going to hold that up. But there's the pink color there. And I'm also going to compare it to the Bobbi Brown Pink Glow Compact. This packaging was the limited edition packaging from, I believe, last holiday season, but they do now have these as permanent items. It just has the standard Bobbi Brown packaging, and that is what this one looks like. So this one's got like the swirl going on. So let's take a look at these swatches so that you can see the difference in shades, in pink shades, you know, the undertones. And that way, if it's something that you already have within these 3 compacts, if it's something that's a little too similar, then you don't have to pick this one up, but we'll see. Here are all 4 swatched side by side. So to give you a real quick rundown, the very first swatch I have right here is the Becca Rose Quartz. The second one is Makeup Forever 01 Pro Sculpting Duo. The third one is the Dior Glowing Gardens in the shade 001, let's see, Glowing Pink. And then lastly is the, right here, is the Bobbi Brown Pink Glow. So it's obvious the Bobbi Brown Pink Glow is the darkest one of all of them. And the two in the middle, which are the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo and the Dior Glowing Gardens, are practically identical. And I will tell you, they also are identical in texture. They have that sheen. So I know this is a review on the Becca Rose Quartz, but just a little side note. If you didn't get to pick this one up, and I know it's a lot of people's you know, top of the list highlight, and it was pretty pricey, but the thing about it is I'm finding that I like this one just as much, and I feel the consistency and even the shade are practically identical. I don't think I can tell which one is which. It's already apparent that the Rose Quartz shade is nothing like these three, so that is already a benefit, because a lot of people don't want to buy things if it's kind of along the same color, same consistency. We'll already have one that's pretty much a dupe. Why am I going to spend the money? This shade is very, very different. You can see that on the swatches. So now let's go into my thoughts, because I have used it, and I want to tell you if it's worth picking up or not, because like I said, it is limited edition. So my final thoughts on this are, I am so dazzled by it. I love it. I would pick it up in a heartbeat. I mean, I'm not one to really buy backups because I don't go through product quick enough to where, you know, this is going to last me a very long time. When you have several, obviously 4, then it's like, this is going to last me forever. So it's not to where I'm going to go out and buy a backup. However, to have, I would hands down say, if you're on the fence about grabbing it, get it. It's limited edition. Now, Becca, I know sometimes will release something limited edition, and then next thing you know, a few months down the road, it's coming out as a permanent. And so even if it does, I don't think they would re-release it with this pretty packaging, with the rose gold packaging. But, I mean, again, I could be wrong. So I do think it is worth every penny. It's worth the $38. Now, I will say, for those of y'all looking for that sheen, glow, this doesn't really have that kind of finish. It goes on so smoothly. I was able to build it up absolutely no problem, but I feel like this gives you more, the best way I can describe it is like it gives you an angelic glow of some sort. It doesn't have that sheen that's super, like, I don't know, to the moon kind of glow, but it has an angelic type of glow that is significantly noticeable. It's not one of those real subtle type highlights, but then again, it's not, you know, like, let's just say the consistency of the Dior or the Makeup Forever. Oh my gosh, but this is incredible. I am so dazzled. If you're on the fence, like I said, pick it up. Don't regret it. Sephora has an incredible return policy. If you are not crazy about something, just send it back and you get your money back. I hope this video has been beneficial for you. I know I'm throwing a lot of products out there for holiday, but it's so to better help you make a decision as to whether you should purchase something or not. So that wraps up this review for today. Before I let you go, let me give you the quick verse of the day coming from Ecclesiastes 12:13. Which says, "Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the duty of all mankind." I hope you have a great day, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!